I've been in animal rescue for well over 20 years on a volunteer basis. Beef was rescued at a day old. I brought him and the sick kittens in. There was upper respiratory infection going through the local colonies that year. It was a bit of a problem. The bitty kitties came in sick. Unfortunately, we lost 3 of the bitty kitties the very first couple of days. But Beef and his sister survived. So Beef was bottle fed along with another litter of kittens that had come to me 2 weeks prior. So Beef was bottle fed and was extremely attached right from the beginning. He always had to be with me. He always had to be around me. As time went on and we continued to fight constant illness with Beef, he just grew closer and closer and closer to me. When it came time to even consider adopting Beef off, there was absolutely no way at that point. I don't think Beef would have allowed it. He was so attached, and in fairness, so was I. It was really a no-brainer that I decided to keep him. So I guess down the road, Beef had a very, very intense love of wanting to be outside. So at around 8 months old, I started harness training Beef, mostly out of necessity. He wanted to and always had to be outside. He was constantly running out of the house, constantly following me into the backyard while I gardened, constantly trying to follow me down the street. So I started to harness train him, and Beef did wonderfully. He loved being outside. That slowly kind of escalated from there. One morning when I was gardening early in the morning, I decided to go to my car and go make a run for coffee. Beef was out on his tether. I unhooked Beef and he jumped right in the car and wanted to go with me, and the rest is kind of history. He wanted to be in the car all the time. Beef loves being in the car. From there, we started visiting pet-friendly spaces like PetSmart, HomeSense, Winners. I would take him through the drive-thru at McDonald's, and he literally loved every minute of it. He loved to be around people. He always wanted to meet somebody new, and he was such a diva every time he met somebody. He would roll around, he'd let them pet him. He loved the attention. So Beef ended up being a natural adventurer. Beef has gone absolutely everywhere with me. We've gone camping, we've gone to the beach, I take him to the park, we go for walks. He, of course, comes shopping with me, he comes through drive-thrus. Beef loves to do new things and he loves to explore. This is definitely who Beef is. I kind of just facilitated that. I honestly absolutely adore Beef. He's one of a kind, and he's absolutely the best. I love him to pieces. I couldn't imagine existing in a world without Beef in it.